Hey Pisces, welcome to Healing Truth Tarot. This is your November general reading. Take what you need and leave the rest. Don't try to make it fit. Please take 3 milliseconds and poke that subscribe button, the notification bell, and the like button. It would be so appreciated, and thank you in advance. We're trying to get our 1% likes up to 3% likes. Thank you so much. All right, let's start your reading, Pisces. November 2024, the full. Well, this is you guys stepping into stuff. No fear. Just stepping, just going right to it. Just going right for it. The energy feels much better now. Much better. You guys are finding some more peace. And confidence. Thank you, Spirit. Confidence. Now, you're generally fairly confident, but you've been through the ringer for a while. The energies surrounding us, the planetary energies, full moon, a super full moon in Aries, and the solar flares have affected the collective. Lots of energetic downloads to help instigate your glow up, help you to move you along on the path of your spiritual awakening. And you, like many signs, you are on a new trajectory. So you are on a completely different timeline. And this is true for, like I said, many signs. You are on a different timeline than you were even 2 weeks ago. Queen of Pentacles. And it has been slow. It's been slow growth. Slow growth is good growth. Absolutely. And this is the energy that you're in. But you guys know that. You guys know that slow growth is good growth. I'm not telling you a secret there. It's just it had become a little bit grueling. Lots of introspection, lots of hurdles, lots of past traumas coming up for you. Let's see what else we have. But now you're in that Queen of Pentacles energy. So we had the Magician. You transmuted. You transmuted all that bad juju. The major stuff. There's always going to be something to transmute. Always. But you have done the bulk of the work. So anything from here on out, and I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, but it's not going to be the uphill battle. The hill won't be as steep. It'll be much easier to walk up that hill to do the battle. And the battles aren't going to last as long as they have. So you've transmuted a whole lot of energy, a lot of bad juju into good juju. I feel like you're one of the signs that you were done transmuting other people's crap a long time ago. You go with the flow pretty well. You've been going with the flow pretty well. Very nice. And we have Judgment. So whatever you've been putting out, it's been coming back. And I do feel like you are seeing some small results. It's about to get serious. The results that you're going to see is about to get serious. You're going to love this. You're going to see the fruits of your labor. You're going to get back 3 times the energy that you put in. Okay? So, Pluto has been in Capricorn for most of the past 18, 20 years. Okay? So obviously it's been hardest on Capricorns. It's been really hard on fixed signs too. This transmutation, this change, these changes. You guys have been doing pretty good with going with the flow, as I said before. But on the 19th of November, Pluto goes into Aquarius for the next 20 years. It comes out of Aquarius January 19th of 2044. So we are entering the real deal age of Aquarius. Expect everything to change. And the road that needs to be traveled for these changes to happen is not going to be pleasant. It's going to be scary. Trust in Source. Trust in God. Trust in Jesus. Trust in yourself. You're going to be okay. You're going to be fine. And anybody, that Judgment card, anybody who's done you wrong is going to be karmically rewarded for that. Again, what you put out, you get back. Whatever energy you're putting out there, you're getting it back. Two of Swords, justice, balance, clarity. Because of that, clarity. So again, you've been doing the work. You've been doing that inner work. And not for nothing, other than daily life stuff, moving forward in a rush, it's not happening. It wasn't happening for anyone. Slow movement, coins, earth energy. Pentacles, earth energy. Slow moving energy. Things are progressing. Things were progressing. But that's about to speed up immensely. All right, let's get some... Oh, what's on the bottom? Let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah, Two of Wands. Contemplation of forward movement. Kind of like making a choice. Waiting for the right time. He's got the world in his hands. He's picking a place to go. So travel is in store for some of you, by the way. Travel is in store for some of you. Travel abroad, travel to a new neighborhood, travel to a new city, travel to a new state. But you know, I really get more of a traveling in a new direction because of that Two of Wands. Traveling in a new direction, not necessarily a physical direction, spiritual direction, a life purpose direction. Okay, let's pick some out of the crystal visions. Spirit wanted 3 right off the bat. Nothing wrong with that. Excellent. What's on the bottom? Two of Cups. More balance. Emotional balance. Yeah, see? Because the energies are lightening up. All right, so we had the Six of Swords. Swords are about clarity. Crows are about messages. See, she's looking up at the crows, waiting for the message that they have to give her. Waiting for that clarity. And this came up for Aquarius too, not the specific card, but the meaning behind this, the energy behind this card. Again, you've jumped over the major hurdles, but there's still going to be a few smaller battles. She won some type of battle because there's swords, but there's nobody around. She's still hanging on to the 2 for balance and for protection. And again, Spirit keeps talking today about swords being protection in regards to clarity. In other words, clarity is protection. If you know what you're working with, if you know what you're working with, it's easier to move through that, to deal with it. Then you have the Six of Cups. This is nostalgia. It's very human, Pisces, to want to go back to something that's familiar, even though you're pretty much okay with the changes. Pardon me. Even though you're okay with the changes, okay, there's still some reminiscing about the way things used to be, because everything wasn't bad. Everything wasn't awful. But again, you're on a new timeline. So you're not going to be able to go back to the old timeline. It doesn't exist for you anymore. Six of Cups. This is also an inner child card. Spirit says, let your inner child come out and play. Your empathic abilities, Pisces, have been in high gear, with all the energy swirling around, planetary and human, the mass collective. You've been feeling all that. And that's what makes you want to go back to where you were. It's uncomfortable, and it's too much. So Spirit is asking you to allow the inner child to come out and play. Do something in a form of self-care. Do something fun. Do something you enjoy. If you want to go back to something that's familiar from your past, go back to something you used to enjoy that you're not doing anymore. Thank you, Spirit. Go back, pick that hobby back up. Speak to that friend you haven't spoken to in a million years. Do something that brings you joy. Wheel of Fortune. This card has come up in other readings for the month as well. Wheel of Fortune. So you would be here on the Wheel of Fortune, getting ready to come up here. Again, after November 18th, things are going to start moving very quickly in regards to change. And because you've done that inner work, because you did the inner work, you're going to reap the rewards. I speak English. Reap the rewards of that inner work. And any pain and suffering or discomfort that you've experienced is going to dissipate. You're going to be at the top of that wheel. Four of Wands. Now, some people see this as love. I see this energy right now for this reading. I see this as support. You have the support of people. You have the support of Spirit. You have the support of Source or God. You have that support for that forward movement. Wands are about movement. Fiery movement. You have the support that you need. Not quite time to move on things yet, so it's still a time to sit down and dig your feet in and get your plans laid out. Okay? Get your plans laid out. Refine them. Thank you, Spirit. Refine those plans. Look them over thoroughly and see if there's anything in there that isn't necessary anymore. Because your creative self is going to need room to grow. So if there's anything in your plans for the future, in the things that you're trying to create in the future that don't fit you anymore, that are not for your highest purpose anymore, that are not a part of the path that you're on now anymore, it's okay to let them go. It's okay to change your mind. You have to do what's good for you. All right, let's get some out of the Meaning Tarot. Wheel of Fortune again. Now I'm going to read that to you. You have strength in new beginnings. The cycle restarts. Change, chance, fate, happiness, cycles, destiny, luck, karma. Okay, just reiteration. 2 Wheel of Fortunes. Oops, I guess we're taking that one. All right, then one more after that. Excellent. It's on the bottom. We have the King of Wands. Let me read that to you. Use the dynamic energy of a leader. Visionary, successful, swift, expansion, strength, power, will, courage, leadership. This is you. And I know you want to get going. I know you're excited. You want to get going on your creation. But again, right now is the time to refine your plans. Tweak whatever needs to be tweaked. And we have the Six of Swords. And that says, move from problems and be mindful what you take. Transition, exit, moving beyond problem solving, a journey, deeper thinking, research. Yeah. So like Spirit was saying, that's reiteration and confirmation that you've already done the hurdles. You've already let go of the things that needed to be let go of. Now it's just about tweaking stuff. We have the Hierophant upside down. The Hierophant is about tradition. Okay, and that says unorthodox. Understand your beliefs, values, and boundaries. Morality, education, wisdom, kindness, tradition. So this being upside down tells me that your intuition is going to be the thing to follow. I mean, there's going to have to be a balance between intuition and tradition. But right now, at this moment, for the month of November, your intuition should come first in your decision making. You're going to feel if it's right or if it's not. You're going to feel that. So don't follow traditional modes right now of creation. And the things that you want to create, and this came up for Capricorn. The things that you are creating are unique to you. They're original to you. Even if it's similar to somebody else's creation, it's still you and how you bring it about and what your vision is of it that makes it unique to you and therefore unique to the world. All right, and we have the Eight of Pentacles, the due diligence. I don't like the term hard work. Due diligence and consistency. Thank you, Spirit. Consistency. It says, find work-life balance to protect your creativity. Education, detail, perseverance, persistence, overly careful apprenticeship, talent, high standards, skills. So Spirit says if you need to take a course that relates to the creation that you have or creations that you have in mind, do that. Now is a good time to do that. Now don't forget, Mercury's going into retrograde in December. It'll be in retrograde most of December. Perfect time to take a course. All right, let's do Starry Bunny. We'll do the Starry Bunny deck. Queen of Cups. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Queens are stable. She is emotionally stable. You have found a great deal of balance between your intellectual and your emotional selves. So you have a great deal of balance. Seven of Swords. Now, generally, this card speaks of somebody getting away with something. I don't feel like that's it. I feel like you're packing up the swords. These are your ideas. To me, swords are clarity. So, to me, this is you packing up your ideas, and you left some behind that aren't working for you anymore. Okay? So, you're packing up your ideas because of your clarity. Okay? And you may not be in that energy yet, but you're headed towards that energy. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords. Clarity. Also, the Queen of Swords doesn't put up with any crap. Okay? Queen of Swords wants honesty. And I love the Queen of Swords because she's all off with your head. So this is the energy you're going to have to be in with some people. Okay, the I'm not taking your crap anymore people. Okay, so you might have to be in that energy at some point. Just because we're ascending doesn't mean life is perfect. It's far from it. Doesn't mean we're not going to experience contrast. Far from it. You're still experiencing contrast. And to me, that's nasty people is the worst thing you have going on right now. And it feels awful. Absolutely. But if you can get in that Queen of Swords energy, if you can get in the Queen of Swords energy and just say, okay, that's enough. I'm not doing this with you anymore. You're going to be okay. You know what? And for some of you, that's inner arguments. Arguments with yourself. Well, you didn't do this right. You didn't do that right. Okay. I do not believe in bad choices. I believe in opportunities to learn. I believe in opportunities, not mistakes, not bad choices, opportunities. So try to see the things that, say, past mistakes or even past traumas as opportunities for growth. And you guys feel things really deeply. So, my Pisces, my Pisceans, you feel things really deeply. And as an Aquarius, I can dig that. But you are not the person that you used to be, and you're not the person that these people that are giving you guff think you are. They're in their own energy. They're in their stagnant energy. You have moved out of it, and Spirit's given me the word jealous. People are jealous because you're not withered away into nothing because you've had challenges in your life. You're seeing the positive side of it. You're seeing the positive outcomes. You see the potential of every single situation. So while you're sitting there arguing with yourself, you tell your argumentative side to go sit down in the back of the bus where it belongs because you're driving. You and higher power, source, God, are driving. You're pilot and co-pilot. You're riding shotgun. Okay? Don't worry about those people. You didn't do anything. This is their stuff and they need to work through it, just like you had to work through yours. Spirit's telling me that these people that are giving you garbage didn't want to leave you alone when you were trying to get yourself straightened out, to get your thoughts straightened out. Just couldn't bring themselves to leave you be and let you process. And I think part of that Queen of Swords is you had to say, look, I need some time alone. Six of Wands. This is celebration. You see that? Yeah. Six of Wands is celebration. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate how far you've come. Also, it's given me the energy of an actual celebration. You being celebrated, whether it's by one person, people, or 150 people, or thousands or millions of people. There's a celebration coming because of an achievement of yours. And I feel like that is connected to the education. So there will be a celebration. So definitely, Spirit is definitely reiterating. Take this downtime to learn something new. You are absolutely going to find out something that you didn't know. And it's swords. We have two swords, 3, 4. We have 4 swords cards. So that's quite a bit of clarity. Education, you guys. 2 of swords. Oh, 5. 2 of swords. Not sure which opportunity to take. Now, if the bunny would just take that blindfold off. This is strange. I've never seen a 2 of swords where they're bound and blindfolded. Well, 2s are about balance, right? So there may be a way to integrate 2 ideas into one. Take that blindfold off. Even though the hands are bound, you can still reach up and take off the blindfold. Take that blindfold off and look into integrating 2 ideas together. And if that won't work, just the act of doing that is going to bring you clarity on which one is for you if you can't integrate them together. Let's pick some oracle cards. This is our Tree Keeper's Oracle. Keeper of boundaries. What did Spirit say about people just can't leave you alone? Keeper of boundaries. Continue to keep your boundaries. And when your boundaries are disrespected enough times, you will act on that. And I don't feel like you're going to be mean about it. But you are going to have to act. This is not a huge hurdle, okay? You know what you're doing. You know how to go with the flow and move through these hurdles, right? Or jump over the hurdles, whichever you choose. Maybe you pick it up and move it out of the way. Sometimes that's the best choice. But keeper of boundaries. You've got this. Someone disrespecting your boundaries is irritating. But you can deal with this. Keep the boundaries. And if they keep crossing the boundaries, walk away. No matter what the situation, walk away. In whatever form you need to do that. If that's literal, then do that. If it's emotionally, do that. If it's verbally, do that. Just don't say anything anymore. If someone steps over a boundary 3 times, they're probably not going to stop doing it. Everyone doesn't understand boundaries because they don't have them. Doesn't make them bad people, makes them unaware people. Finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. So when you're going through with these people, places, and things, connect to your higher power. Connect to something bigger than you. You can do this. And Spirit's been talking about lonely a lot today. If you're feeling lonely, connect to Source. You're never alone. But you're not the first sign that I've read for that is feeling lonely in regards to human companionship. Even just friendships. You're not the only person. A lot of signs have been hibernating, have been reflecting, have been practicing introspection. And you're one of them. Your tribe is coming to you. Your tribe will come in slowly. Queen of Pentacles. Slowly. 1 at a time. Sometimes 2 at a time. And that gives you time to connect to the individual that shows themselves to you as part of your tribe. Gives you time to connect emotionally. All right, and then we have Mystic Journey Oracle. Let's see what Mystic Journey has to say. Nurture. Nurture yourself. See the house? Nurture yourself. Nurture yourself in the place you feel most comfortable within. That's the most comfortable place you're probably going to find other than your home, assuming that's comfortable. And for some of you, it isn't. But you find the most comfortable place you can to nurture yourself. Because when you fill your cup, then you can pour it into other people's cups. But don't pour into other people's cups until your cup overflows. Nurture yourself. Love yourself. Look in the mirror 3 times. Look yourself in the eyeball, in the mirror. It can be very uncomfortable. And say, I love you. Fill in the blank with your name. 3 times. Look yourself right in the eye. I love you. Freaked me out the first time I did it. Still gives me chills thinking about the first time I did it. All right, what do the angels have to say to you? Let's find out, Pisces. Ground yourself. Here you go. Ground yourself. I will read that to you. It's itty bitty. Ground yourself. When you detach from awareness of your body in the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and the material so that you can enjoy fulfilling earthly life. Pisces, that fits you guys so well. Oh, it's euphoric being up there in the ether. Yes, it is. But we have to ground because we've got stuff to do. You've got stuff to do down here on the planet. You've got lives to change through your endeavors, through your creations, through your example. You have lives to change. And there is a balance. All right. Last oracle. Something new we started last month. I'm going to pull a love oracle only for the signs, the monthly signs. All right. You are enough. The person you are meant to be with will love you the way you are. You don't need to change. So we mentioned the tribe. Spirit mentioned the tribe coming to you. There is definite potential for those of you who are interested in this to find your, one of your soulmates, I say, because we have unlimited soulmates. But the soulmate that you are meant to be with, assuming that's what you want, will come to you. You just keep being yourself. If someone comes to you and you feel like you have to change yourself, first check and see if that's you, just your feeling, or if that's the energy they're putting out that you're not good enough. So Spirit is warning to keep your clarity. You may have to take the blindfold off when it comes to a new soulmate coming to you. And really look at the situation. Is it me or is it them? And for a lot of you, it's going to be them. And if it isn't, if that's not your person is coming. Don't you worry about that. Divine timing. It's very important. And it's a thing. It'll happen when you're ready for it to happen. It'll happen when it's time for it to happen. It's all part of the grand scheme of the universe. Everything that happens to you is part of the grand scheme of the universe. But first and foremost, love yourself. Keep loving yourself. And keep your feet planted on the ground. This was a really good reading, you guys. Thanks for showing up. Don't forget to take those 3 milliseconds and tap that subscribe button, the notification bell, as well as the like button. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Much love and many blessings.